Welcome to the lesson that's going to demonstrate how wonderful the Slide Master tool is within Google Slides. I'm going to go to Google Drive and I'm going to demonstrate how to get started with a Google Slide. So in this particular example, I'm working on an Applied Digital Skills. So I'll just type in Applied in my search window and locate that folder. So there it is. I've already created it. I changed the share settings so anyone can see my work. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the Thanks project because I'm going to demonstrate how to get started with setting up a Google Slide. Within this folder, I'm going to choose New, Google Slides, Create and Share. So I'll go ahead and name it. It's always good to name your slideshow. So I'll go ahead and type in Appreciation. I'm going to go ahead and thank my husband. His name is Paul. So whatever your presentation is on, you will want to title it. I'm going to go ahead and type in my name. And I'm going to go ahead and look at the themes. If the themes is not showing, you would go to Slide and then you would choose Change Theme. And these are the themes you can choose from. So I'll go ahead and choose a theme that represents this project. I really like this one. And then I'm going to go ahead and set up the next slide. I'm going to have 10 slides in this particular example that just have words, and maybe I'll have some kind of image to complement the slideshow. I'm going to click on the drop down arrow next to the plus sign, and in this case I'll go ahead and choose title only. Now whatever you do, do not touch this title, do not move it. All you're going to do is start typing in your thank yous. So I'll do thanks for supporting me during my accident. Notice I didn't do anything. Now what you could do is you could select slide 2 and duplicate that slide and just replace the text. Or you can go back up here and choose title only again. Make sure you choose the correct layout. It needs to be the same. I'm going to do the shortcut and I'll select slide 2. I will duplicate it. And then I'll go ahead and change thanks for and then start adding in different thank yous. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and added all the words. As you can see, the text is the exact same font and it's in the same location. So what's changing is the words. So I want to change this on every slide. I want to center my text and I want to make it bigger and I want to change the font. So I will go to the Slide, Edit Master. I will select this text and I'm going to change it to Rockwell, which is one of my favorites, and I'm going to go ahead and try size 45 and hit enter. I'm then going to go ahead and drag this over because I want to center it. I'm going to center it on the page. I'll even center it by choosing the center alignment option. So now when I click to get out of the master, you just click on one of the slides over on the left and you can see that the text looks pretty good. It's all in the same spot and it's the same font, which is good for Carp Design. I'm going to go ahead and change this to Rockwell. I want to be consistent. I'll go ahead and drag my name. Now I'm not using the Slide Master on this one because there's only one slide like this. So I don't need to do that. The beauty of the Slide Master is if you don't like this font and you go to the Slide Master and change it, it's going to change it on every single slide. So let's say, for example, I want to make this yellow text. I would go to the Slide Master. I would select the text and I would change it to yellow. Now when I click over here, you can see that it's changed on every slide. Well, I don't want yellow, so I'll go back to the Slide Master and put it back to white. I'm also going to make it so it's not bold, so I'll click on the B. I will change it back to white. And then I'll click off and you can see what I've done. If you want to add an image to every slide that is the same, I'm going to go to Pixabay. And I'm going to look for a transparent image. Maybe I want to add a pretty little flower. So I'll type in flower. I'm going to go to color and I'm going to choose transparent and then click go. And I'll look for a beautiful flower to add to my presentation. I'm going to go ahead and click on this and show you something really cool. I'm going to right click and choose copy image. I will go back to the slide and on the second slide I'm going to go to Slide Master. I will do edit paste and then of course I'm going to come up in the upper corner. I will drag it out. Now notice it's going to cut off. I want the beautiful flowers on the right to be in the right corner. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Format Options and see if I can recolor it to white. And I really like that. So I'm still in the Slide Master. I'm going to go ahead and copy this image, Control C, Control V, and then I'm going to take the crop tool. Make sure you crop it correctly. I'm going to drag this and I'm going to take this over to the bottom right corner. And then of course I need to crop that first image because as you can see, the flowers are covering my text. So I'll click the crop and I'll go ahead and drag this over and see I messed up. I will do Control Z. Make sure you crop it correctly, otherwise you will have a distorted image. Now I'll click over here, and as you can see, that looks pretty fancy. This concludes the session on how to use the Slide Master. Until next time, you have a wonderful day.